I tried to take my own life a couple times, and she didn't care. The stuff that she does to me, I don't think I could ever forgive her.
I was raised by the devil. I'm doomed to be evil forever.
But you forgive your dad.
Getting over you don't get over it shouldn't have happened. Trauma, you don't get over trauma. You heal, you move on, you learn to live with it. Make them talk, man. I ain't.
Resonates a lot.
Oh,
sorry.
I'm so sorry.
There's just like a lot of emotions.
여러분 안녕하세요. 오늘 House of Feelings 2 Episode 5 다시 돌아와주셔서 너무 감사합니다.
Thus far, it's been all dating, flirting. At this point, this is a good opportunity for all the castmates to get to know each other on a much deeper level. All right, we can get into some questions now. And anybody can willingly jump on the question if it really resonates with you. First one. What was the hardest goodbye in your life?
I had a best friend in high school. We went through a lot together. Highs and lows, like ups and downs. We were in a stoner group together, just smoking a shit ton of weed all the time. And we were the two people in the group that actually wanted to change and quit. Me and my best bud, and a couple of other friends, plus my ex, all went to a rave together. He ended up getting with her at that rave.
How did you find out?
We separated for a little bit. I came back and then it was just...
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
Honestly, at that point I was over my ex. It was just like, dude, you're my best friend, bro. Yeah, you were my ride or die. I trusted you with everything.
Did you confront him or no?
Yeah, we talked about it that night. I didn't try to throw hands or anything.
Did she say anything? Because you were talking how you talked to him.
Yeah, it takes two villains.
Yeah, that's like two betrayals. It's a BOGO.
I mean,
yeah.
the BOGO
I'm sorry, comedic relief a little bit, you know?
This is not the first time I've heard a story similar, but the thing that gets me is yo, out of all the people in the fucking world.
That's what I'm saying.
Out of all the, why would you?
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
Yeah.
Y'all want to hear about my white boy Tristan or what's up, man?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. You know how you were talking about your best friend, right? This is a motherfucker I met when I was 13, I think, right? First time we met, fought each other, beat the fuck out of him, or he beat the fuck out of me. I honestly don't remember. But after that, we just got locked in, dead ass to this day, my brother. After high school, we were homeless together. Dead ass slept in cars together, on park benches, whatever. We got an apartment one time, no furniture, no nothing, sleeping on the fucking floor, talking about, hey bro, one day if we just put our heads down and work and grind, bro, we're not gonna live like this no more. Come 2021, when I was doing house arrest for that whole bogus ass charge, super depressed, whatever. When I get depressed, I ghost the world. I don't even text my mom back. Yeah, he just kept hitting me up, talking about, hey bro, I'm really going through it. I need to hang out. And every time I would look at my phone, I'm like, fuck, I'm going through it too. I really don't want to see anybody. I love you still, but I don't want to see you. Until one day I woke up to a call from his little brother. He's like, yo. I'm like, what's up? He's like, Tristan's dead. And I'm half asleep. I'm like, yo, is this a fucking dream, bro? Right? I can't process it. I'm like, what? I distinctly remember, I said, what? He's like, and he's crying. He's like, yeah, Tristan passed last night, bro.
You know all that shit they say about tell the ones you love them before they're gone and all that other shit sounds corny as fuck, doesn't it? But shit, do it. Cause I fucking didn't.
And for a very, very, very long time, I blamed myself for his death because he OD'd. We had the same problems, both very depressed, both very, very depressed, both try to lose that depression in drugs, right? Because we had nothing better. Cops found him at 6 a.m. I got a call at 8, 9 a.m. House arrest, ankle bracelet on. I couldn't even leave my crib to go see his family or nothing, right? If I just had the strength to respond, bro. Like, to just respond. Like,
Can I
I
ask,
considered him
like,
my brother, and I couldn't even see him.
Do you
Yes, ma'am.
still blame yourself?
Nah, I worked through it.
Like, how long did it take you? Because I have a similar story too.
Yeah. I think it took. If I had to guess, like 3 years. I don't blame myself for his death now. I still love the boy.
I have a best friend that kind of the same situation. I would always jokingly say like, oh my God, I fucking hate you, like shut up. And his last message to me was like, I love you. And I woke up to a bunch of like missed calls and stuff like that. But I was like, oh, you know, like I'll check it later. Like I'll reply to everyone later. Like I don't feel like in the mood for it. And I turned on TV and there's my best friend. Like he's dead in his car and stuff like that. And I blame myself a lot. And that was like one of the first tattoos I got. I got his birthday. So he's like, you know, he's close to my heart and stuff like that. Like I know he's here, like watching over me, but it's still hard that he's gone. Yeah.
It's hard. Definitely hard. Definitely hard.
I wish I responded and I picked up his calls and I went out with him and I talked to him, you know. But yeah.
Why?
I felt
What would
like
that have changed? You think you could have saved him?
I think so.
How?
In the sense of like.
You could have maybe saved him that night, but how would it have stopped?
Right. See, that's what I don't know, and I think.
So I feel like it's you punishing yourself when he probably wouldn't want you to punish yourself. If this is your best friend and he loved you as much as you think and you say, like, do you think he would want you to punish? Yes or no?
No.
So I hope you get to a point where you realize that.
But I just like didn't want my like last words to be that,
Absolutely.
you know.
And it's a regret and it sucks. Like, if I could go back in time, obviously I would love to hang out with my best friend, my brother. I would love to. Unfortunately, I can't. And that's how life goes sometimes. The day that he died, bro, that I got called into court, they cut my ankle bracelet off, and I viewed it as, this is like, I'm not talking about heaven, I'm not talking about God, Christianity, whatever, right? This is how I know truly spirits exist. After 1.5 years of house arrest, I was looking at 5 years maximum. State penitentiary, it's prison, right? Not no soft shit. Dropped all charges, cut my bracelet off. An hour after he died. And I viewed it as just like, that was the last thing he ever did for me, right?
Yeah.
And whether that be true or not, I know damn well that boy loved me so much that you want to believe in spirituality and energy and whatever. That was the last energy he gave me. I think you're punishing yourself. I don't think your friend punishes you.
Yeah. So I can relate to you guys a lot because my dad passed away like 2 or 3 years ago, but we did not really understand each other before that. So I never got the opportunity to actually like talk to him like as an adult. But I feel like as time went by and like I realized that there's no way of me ever like contacting him and like being able to like talk to him and maybe like forgive ourselves and like try to like solve things. I just try to like, for my own good, solve it spiritually. Like talk to him in your mind and make pieces of him. And even if that's not the reality, at least instead of like both people being sad, I guess, like I get to continue to live my life and feel that love with other things.
Is there closure you never got to have?
2 summers ago, a family member passed away, which it's not the only reason, but it's like one of the main reasons and like the catalyst, I guess, as to why time took such a big leap in my priorities in life. I was the last person to ever talk to my brother. He called my mom, and my mom, being the Asian mom she is, she basically said like, I told you so, like girls are nothing, just focus on your studies. Basically the worst possible fucking shit to say to someone fucking depressed and going through a heartbreak. And then I kind of was like, I gave him more advice than kind of empathy, I guess. I said, oh, I understand, I've been there, don't worry, like you don't want to tell someone that's down that, hey, it'll get better. I ended the call early because I was going on a trip with my ex. So it's like, damn, like that was the last time like I could ever talk to him. And it's like, I held a grudge to my mom so in my head it was, I either blame myself or I blame my mom. In my solo one-on-one with Jimmy, I felt definitely more safe to open up about it. Not because like they made me uncomfortable the night before, but I felt like I would be understood. Maybe for like a day or two after his passing, I blamed my mom. Like, why? Like, if you raised us better, like if you was more emotionally in touch, like, but like my mom was also raised by more Asian parents. She doesn't know any better. In fact, I am so like proud of her to see how much she's actually changed. It went from blame my mom, blame myself, to actually blaming God. One of my biggest principles that I held with Christianity was everything happens for a reason. So to me, believing that so highly, what the fuck is your plan with this?
I used to view him as the devil, bro. That's why a lot of my self-hatred was like, I was raised by the devil. I'm doomed to be evil forever.
I grew up in a very abusive household. Very abusive dad. Essentially beat me and beat my sister and beat my mom pretty much every day.
Every time I fucked up, even if it was a small thing, it would bubble and roll into a snowball until I truly believed myself I should just kill myself. Because I will always end up hurting people in my life. Because I don't know how to be a good person. I wasn't taught to be a good person. I wasn't showed how to be a good person. How are you supposed to be gentle growing up in a war zone, right?
I tried to take my own life a couple times. And I've definitely went to her about it, but she didn't care, you know? And I think at that point, that's when I knew that there was never gonna be a relationship. And that's just how she is. Maybe my main reason that I'll never get over my mom because of the stuff that she does to me. Like, and I don't think I could ever forgive her.
That's the thing, I don't think, like...
But you forgave your dad.
Yeah, but I didn't get over the, like...
Right.
Right? Like, you know what my dad did, I'll never get over it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get over it. Getting over it means that I forgive and forget, right?
Right.
That's at least moving on is that's what it means to me, or getting over it. Moving on is different from getting over it. Getting over it diminishes my feelings. Getting over it is diminishing my pain and my hurt and everything I went through, my experiences. I'm trying to speak to your soul, right? Fuck getting over shit. You don't get over shit. Trauma, you don't get over trauma. You heal, you move on, you learn to live with it. It sucks that it happened. It shouldn't have happened, but unfortunately that's what life is. It teaches you lessons. That's the only saving grace, right? And it's really, really, really fucking hard to get over, or not get over, to deal with, right? But you don't get over it. You learn the lessons, you try to build a life that you're happy with, you try to love yourself, and some people might have to try harder than other people, you know? You don't have to get over shit. You don't have to talk to your mom. I don't have to love my dad. I can hate him. I'm gonna give all my attention to myself, my mom, my sister, my friends, right? That's it.
I think you're doing a really good job at breaking it down.
You do an amazing job at articulating these lessons, bro.
Only when I'm drunk, brother.
Anybody else wants to take a
Make
crack
them
at
talk, man. I ain't Jew, Erica especially. I ain't heard her peep, a single peep.
Resonates a lot.
Oh
Sorry.
shit. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. You're good. It's also because I just came out of a fucking depressive episode, so it's just like I literally just tried to kill myself recently too. So it's just like a lot of fucking emotions. Sorry, it's not.
I didn't know you were crying. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good. It's not you. It's not you. It's not you. No, you're good.
My bad.
You're good. You're good. It's just like literally same family situation. I'm just the one who had the two parents stuck in that really marriage, trying to pull it together for their kid.
I have both mommy and daddy issues. It's a 2-in-1. But yeah, I just grew up in a household that had a really broken kind of dynamic, and kind of having to deal and cope throughout the years with that. Sorry. It's been really hard.
At least for me, it's like I realize I live a lot for the sake of others rather than my own, because that's like the biggest thing, especially like mom to daughter. I think that bond, but like that's what makes it so much more painful. And like,
Can I say,
know.
what really helped me was I used to be extremely, like, whenever people were like, you have to forgive your dad, like, I hated them. And it was always the same thing. You gotta forgive them, not for him, but for yourself. And I always hated hearing it, and I never understood it. Like, yeah, no part of me will ever talk to him. He's basically as good as dead to me. But I do pray for him that one day he does find God.
Right, it's not working towards forgiveness though. Like, all those steps have been done through. It's literally just trying to like build, not even like a healthy, but just like build an actual mother-daughter relationship.
I guess that's where we differ. I don't want to
Yeah.
build a relationship with the person. I just believe I can't. You can't heal in the environment that.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
broke
But that's
you.
what I was about to say. Is like sometimes like I genuinely like do think your family isn't the blood you share, but like the blood you're willing to shed for others.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Preach, sister.
That was a bar.
I learned that same thing.
Last night, obviously, we had a time to kind of open up and bond and kind of get to know each other better. And so VIET, Sarah and I went into the other room just because I think the level of trauma that we shared was a little deeper and a little more in tune. But I think specifically with Sarah, I just see a lot of myself in her.
My mom beat me like really bad to the point of like death. I remember, I think the first time I told her I wanted to myself, she was like, but you laughed yesterday. She believed in depression in other kids, but when it was her own, she was like, I didn't do that. My view shifted like when Erica told me that she like sees herself in me. I used to have a really good relationship with like my sister, and it hurt me because like even though she's like older than me, like I don't like hearing people go through like similar things.
But yeah, like I hated my dad for such a long time. It took me a really long time to like forgive him. Sometimes I still do think about the things that he's done or said. It's really hard for me to open up like around like strangers, but my dad was exactly like that too, and it took me so long to forgive him.
They're old-fashioned, you know?
Yeah, but it's never okay to hit a person. Like
Yeah.
I got beaten really hard too, and I got kicked out so many times in my teen. It was really hard. He is also a victim of childhood traumas as well.
Just like my
And
dad.
I just wanted to hug him, but he's not an emotional person, or like he doesn't express it at all. And even if like right now I'm having a happy life, I'm so happy, but out of nowhere I have this like childhood memory where like it was really bad. Yeah, and it just ruins my whole mood, and like I didn't deserve that, you know? I know it wasn't my fault, but
I think it just hit too close to home. Like I didn't expect to cry or like at least like open up to like a group of strangers like when we were all talking, but I didn't think that it was gonna get that deep. I think like maybe like 2 weeks before this show, like I tried to kill myself, and it's really hard because like I still feel like a child, you know, especially with COVID and having to move out at a young age. Like I never really got to have a relationship with my parents, but she doesn't want to talk to me, and I know she didn't want me. I wish I knew like what I did. Yeah, exactly.
Can I do an exercise with
What?
you that? Close your eyes.
With me? Okay.
Close your eyes. Imagine yourself, right? You picture yourself in your mind at a gate, right? You're trying to open the gate. When you open the gate, that's the lesson you learn. That's the peace with that conversation or with that situation, right?
Yeah.
That's the peace you're looking for. Every time you try to open that gate, it's not opening, right? You're not ready yet. But wait. But you keep trying to open it, right?
Yeah.
Are you ever gonna stop?
No.
Are you ever gonna stop trying to find peace with it? Are you ever gonna stop trying to heal from it? Right? Right?
Yeah.
And one day that gate will open.
Yeah.
Stop. As long as you know it's not your fault. It's not a reflection of yourself. It's not. Nothing you did made that happen other than other human beings taking advantage of you. And that should not bring shame. That should not bring shame. It doesn't make you any less of a woman, as a human being, as a daughter, as a friend, as anything. You are still who you are.
Yeah.
A beautiful person, right? when you are ready to receive that lesson and open that gate, right?
You know, you're literally the strongest person I've ever met in my life.
That's saying a lot, Sarah. And honestly, I low-key agree with her. Fuck my shit.
No, yeah. You are strong, Sarah.
You really don't know how strong you are to still be here. I'm dead ass.
And I love you for who you are.
I'm like happier, like I feel like weight's been lifted off my shoulder, and I don't have to carry myself to this extent that like I put myself above, you know what I mean? Like I kind of like viewed everyone, I was like very scared because I didn't want them to see the real me, I guess. But now they know, and like now it's cool, like it's all good vibes.
Like I'm walking around, I'm seeing this shit, bro. Like the amount of healing, like Sarah was like, I've tried going to a therapist, it doesn't work. But talking to you guys, like because we've gone through the same shit, I feel like I'm healing. Y'all did that, bro. It's beautiful. They're healing, bro. Because of shared experiences. He's talking about his shit, but y'all did something special, bro.
Bro, it's different. It's because I think
it's bringing tears to my eyes. It's beautiful what y'all accomplished tonight. Genuinely.
Bro, it's not even us. It's you, bro.
I didn't do shit.
No. Listen to me, VIET. I don't think they're able to heal as much as they can if it weren't for you healing from your experiences.
Just shut the fuck up.
No, you shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up, man. Just take the fucking bro, y'all did something special. I'm dead ass, bro. It's you, it's him, it's all the background people that allowed us this space, bro. I'm dead ass. It's not me, I promise, like you might.
Hey guys, it's both of you guys.
It's all of us. I hope everybody heals and like it's beautiful what y'all did tonight. I hope so too.
You okay?
Thank you.
Couldn't find any tissues inside.
It was just a lot yesterday. Sorry. It's kind of a mindfuck right now. I'm gonna try my best. I think that's what I always tell myself in every step is, again, breathe or disassociate a little, gather my thoughts, and then having to go into like a kind of a relationship setting with people that you just bonded about those experiences with.
I think it would be more weird if like we were just able to suddenly go back into this fucked up show.
I'm realizing I have put myself first, to be honest. In a lot of ways, especially I think when it comes to love in particular, right? And that's just something I wanted to kind of explore and see, because again, I've been single my life for 27 years, and sometimes I think it's a problem. But I'm realizing too that there is a reason why, and to be honest, I always thought it was an issue with me, like there's something that I'm lacking or something wrong with me. Why can't, like, what is it that I'm lacking, right? But I think this house is just like a confirmation of like the belief at the core that I've always had is I'm never busy looking for love because I'm too busy being loved. Like I am loved, like in every aspect and shape, and therefore it's not contingent or dependent on someone, right?
Go back inside, I guess, because you have to get ready. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, so I definitely wasn't expecting it to get that deep, but I think that's what is like so, like I've just taken away as like the most valuable thing from here is really just that depth of bond that I've been able to develop with the girls and everyone else in the house as well. Yeah.
I said I'll never think I wasn't better alone. Can't change the weather, might not be forever, but if it's forever, it's even better.
Like I'm thankful, I'm really thankful to like have this experience and like meet these kind of people. I didn't expect to get so close to like these people like in a short amount of time. So yeah, like I guess I consider them like as family too.
I think this moment now shared to the whole world, I can't imagine how many millions of people will see this.
Absolutely.
That will also feel that too.
All I want to say, if I could boil it down to one thing, if anybody is out there struggling, I promise you, I know you hear it all the time, shit gets better. And not only does shit get better, you get better. I went to jail. I was a deadbeat. I OD'd, bro. I was a bum. I didn't work. I didn't do shit. I fucking hated myself. But just please, please hold on for the better days. Because I promise you they're coming. And you're gonna be very surprised when you realize you're right in the middle of that shit. Deadass.
Oh, can we take a break real quick? That was really heavy for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Also, like in case like the house of feelings is not like these are the feelings we're talking about. It's a little bit misleading.
Hey, I think this is your magnum opus. Like I'm watching this now and I'm like, this right here is this episode right here is like a genuine masterpiece.
I was so immersed in it, like it felt like I was there. Like that's how. Like VIET said, that was like beautiful. That really was.
It was perfect.
That was amazing.
I think especially to this point, like I really wanted to give him flowers because he's arguably gone through a lot of pain and he's able to just over time just keep reframing things in his head. Because how else are you supposed to live on if you don't make things feel better for yourself, right? Despite having gone through such traumatic experiences, he had to just keep reframing in his head, find a way to make peace, find a way to make peace over and over again until like right now, I'm looking at like a happy person. Like VIET is, compared to where he was when I first met him like 3 years ago, he was a pretty like down the dumps, mopey guy, you know? And now seeing him today it's like a complete shift in a person. And
oh my gosh, like when Brandon actually opened up about his little brother, like I teared up a little bit because his story is very similar to mine. Like I had a little brother and you know, the last thing that he did was like he asked me to like add him on Snapchat. He was only 9 years old and I was like, no, like go away, you're like bothering me. He's like, no, please, like add me on Snapchat. And then I just like drove away because I was going on a trip with my ex. And so I went on the trip and then I got a phone call from my mom saying that he passed away pretty much like the next day. And so yeah, like the first thing I did after I heard that was to add him on Snapchat, but it was too late. And I know, like I said, for a 9-year-old, that meant a lot, like his sister's like validation and like, you know, and it still like haunts me to this day. And it's like really interesting how like trauma, like as VIET said, it gets better, right? Like time does heal all, but there are moments when you're just like living life and you're happy. Then all of a sudden you like think about your traumas, like the things that's happened, and it really kind of ruins your day, you know? Like you're just never as like bright and like, you know, happy-go-lucky as you are before the trauma. Wow, I'm a little like overwhelmed right now from all the stories that I heard, but it's
Thank you for sharing yours, by the way. Thank you.
And then after everybody told their stories, VIET actually went into a room with them like privately and would just heard them out and just, you know, just try to help, as you saw, like reframe Sarah's outlook on what healing could look like, what change could look like.
Wow, I'm Jimmy, like this is the best, like this, I don't even have words for how great this.
I cried during this episode, bro, because I think it's like.
Yeah, what triggered that?
I think it was whenever Ju said, whenever like she wasn't able to forgive her dad and stuff. And it's like, I feel like a lot of, especially like Asian kids that come from like immigrant families, especially in the United States, right? It's a whole different culture, it's a whole different generation. And it's more like, it's our parents' first time living too, you know? And so it's like whenever she said, when her dad got mad at her and she's like, I just wanted to hug him to make him feel better, but he just wasn't emotional like that. And it's just like, it just shows that they're still kids at heart, you know? Like
sorry, I'm trying not to cry. They're still kids at heart, and you know, like no matter how old they get, I think there's always going to be that inner child of them that's not like fully healed, that they're always going to revert back to in some way. Because like, you know how Sarah said that, or I think it was Sarah or Erica, but one of them said that they've been trying to find a therapist, but it just never worked, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's so important being able to talk to things with people that can actually relate to you about it, because the difference between therapy and like talking to people who've gone through the same thing is like knowing that you're not alone. And I think that's what helps so much, you know? So I think that was beautiful, like very empowering, very healing to watch. And I think the one that surprised me most was Erica. Because it's like, you know, the first few episodes she was very happy, bubbly, like laughing a lot, but like you would have never guessed that she was going through some shit like this, you know? And it took a lot of courage and I think a lot of power just to be able to open up like this. So truly, it was wonderful.
Just keep it short and simple. I was a very Christian boy growing up. I was the one that forced my parents to go to church type shit. I was very strong in my faith, but I grew tremendously bitter and angry and mad at God because of something that he let happen in my life, which is letting my younger brother pass away. So that is something I'm still working on, and I would love to learn more on how you personally dealt with that, because